Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And I mean welcome back, because this is a really special episode that I feel like I had taken a long time to get around to. But because of constant delays, and because of some constant interruptions, and because of constant disruptions, I feel like it would be the right time for me to go ahead and bring this up. I'm going to be talking about Diecast. Now, I feel like it's pretty obvious when I bring up Diecast, because, as a matter of fact, I've had a few of these by my side. And this in particular is very appropriate for the subject of Diecast, because after all, Mattel's Hot Wheels has become one of the greatest toys I might have ever had the irony of collecting throughout my whole lifespan so far. But I feel like that Diecast is just more than just a way of simply creating some of the best known toys in existence. I quite honestly feel that Diecast is a pretty reliable metal. A metalloid that may not be like steel, iron, tungsten, titanium, or chromium, but of course, Diecast itself is kind of a cheaply made way to do it, because otherwise, why would I find a Hot Wheels in a local Walmart or Target or other department store for 99 cents? Sometimes it could be 89 cents too, depending on how stores happen to make their own sales or deals. But of course, regardless of the department that I happen to be going for, I do happen to collect Hot Wheels all the time now. Because ever since I've happened to find myself ways to get income here on Kaiju Force Neo in general, and with the fact that I'm actually going to be starting a new chain of the business itself, I feel like that it's appropriate to really discuss the different types of profits. Profitable opportunities of all sorts go around the corner. But going back to Diecast at this time, Hot Wheels come in many different shapes and sizes. Now, in terms of how they're actually supposed to be, well, this one right here is based on a hovercraft called Hoverstorm. Now, this Hoverstorm I've had for a little while now, and I really do feel like it's a really nice car on the track. It's not really rated as a Track Stars by Mattel, but it happens to work pretty darn good in some inversions, including boosters, curves, loops, some others out there. But regardless of the inversion that this travels through, it should have been rated a Track Stars vehicle, because after all, its body design, I mean, the sides do allow for it to go through boosters effortlessly, and well, even though these things in the back, which are the propellers that are made to propel it forward, they happen to work pretty well. Now, here's Mid-Drift. It's pretty much just one of those low-top vehicles out there. Those tuned vehicles that happen to have a crushed top on it, and it's pretty funky. But I still feel like that the low tops are pretty nice out there. And I do like its bluish paint job though. It's a little dark cyan, pretty much. Almost like a teal, but there's not really a lot of green that I can see. Finally, here's Rapid Transit. This one right here is actually a more recent model that I picked up, though it wasn't really released in recent times. Rapid Transit here has a copyright date of 2003. So, of course, that happens to really make up for the fact that it hasn't been around for a long time. But I do feel that Mattel should re-release some models out there. Some models that we have not seen in a really long time. Because after all, if they could do it back then, why couldn't they do it now? I guess that's a question that probably needs some answering sooner or later. But in any case, I do happen to find Hot Wheels as a really big way of simply putting together Diecast. So, that's Diecast in a nutshell. It happens to create Hot Wheels as well as some other model cars out there that people collect. But I do find a lot more about Diecast. Although, there's quite a ton more subjects out there that I should be able to touch up on. ASAP. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.